Hi friends, I'm here again with another blouse. This blouse is very simple. If you want to see how I make it, stay tuned. So now I'm going to show you how I achieved the pattern for the blouse. So now what we need your top, we need a tape measurement, we need your scissors, a marker, and we will also need an elastic band for our blouse. So let's get started. And you can pin it if you like. So I'm going to be adding to my blouse, I'm going to be adding like 4 inches from the shoulder. Four inches. So then I will just trace it down like that. So this is what we do. So we just join it actually with this one. And then we are going to mark everything out. If you get, this is the back of our blouse. So we are going to mark everything out. So I'll just add a little bit of allowance here like this. This is the back, and then I cut out. I'm still going to leave the allowance here, and this is all for the back. So this is the back of our blouse. So now I'm going to cut out the front. I will show you how I cut out the front. So now since we have cut out the back pattern, let us cut out the front pattern. You know that the front pattern was kind of gathered. So let's see how we achieve that. So now we are going to add 8 inches to it, and the neck will be a bit deeper, and I would need 3.5. So here we already have our 8 inches, as you can see, and now let us take 3.5 deep. This is 3.5, and now just going to curve it like that, 3.5. So I'm going to straighten it out later. So this would be like our neckline. So now we are going to cut it out. So but before then, I'm going to secure it with a pin so that it doesn't move. So now I just have to cut it out like So now we have the boat. So here we have our boat pattern. So I'm going to place it on the fabric and then cut it out. And now I'm going to use it to cut my fabric. So now my fabric is already folded in two. So I'm going to turn it the other way around. So I will cut the armhole from the side that is open. Yeah, so then I'm placing my fabric like this. I'm going to pin it out. So this is the front part of the blouse. So now we finish our cutting. So I just have to go join this together and I will show you how I do that. So now let's pin the shoulder together, but we are not going to join it, and this is what I've secured here with 2 pins. Okay? And then how do you do that? You put right side and right side together, and then you pin the shoulder, but don't sew yet. So likewise here, likewise the other shoulder. So this is what we have, and then we are going to stitch close to the armhole, this place like this. We are going to stitch here and here together, so that it will now be left with the armhole and the shoulder and the neckline. So I'm going to stitch this place right now. So now we have it like that. So we are going to put it in a mannequin and gather the neckline before we stitch it. So now we have it here like this. So this is how I want to start with the gathering. So you see, I use the pin first to hold it to the shape I want, to the size of the neckline that I want, just like this. So that hold it, or you can even sew it with a needle first, and then I bring it back again like this. I hope you see it. We can pin this one together with this. You can put it on top like this. And then another foot like this. So this is how I achieve this gather. So now I'm going to use the machine to secure it right away. Now we have it, we have secured here and we have secured this place. So now what we have left now, we have to now sew the underneath where we are going to put our band. So what do? We just need to fold like this, fold once and then again. But if you don't mind, you can sew once round and then refold it. So this is what I'm going to do. I will do that off camera and I will show you. So now this is what we have. So we've done the gathered in the neck, and then we still have the shoulder to finish. You remember we secure it with pins, and then I have do the hem, and we are going to put the elastic in it, né? I left a small place where I can pass the elastic. So now let's see how we will, let's see what we do with the neckline. So what do I do? We are going to use small pieces like this. We put it here from the back. Yeah, so we pin. So we just pin it together like this, and then I will show you, I'll go and sew it around like this, and then I will show you how we will do it in the front again, how we are going to stitch it in the front. So we're going to stitch it in the front like this. So let me finish with the back and I'll come back to the camera. So now I have joined these pieces from the back. So how do I cover this place is this way. You can try to iron it flat, but I think with this material I don't need it. So I just turn it like this. I turn it like this, and then I bring it back. So, and I will secure it with a pin before I go and hem it in the machine. So this is what we do now. We'll just secure it like this. All the way around. So this is the front. I hope you can see that. So I hope you see it. So I will do all the same way, and likewise the back. Then I want to sew it in the machine and I will show you again. So now I have secured, I have sewed the neckline properly, like the way we turn it, and also the back. So now what do? We have to do the shoulder and then hem this place. So we just turn it round. We pin it. We have to make sure that the both are really lining up correctly, right? So we will now sew the shoulder the same with the other side here. So I will just take it to the machine, and then after sewing the shoulder, I'm just going to hem the armhole, and then we are through with our blouse. So let me do that and I will come back to the camera. So thank you for watching, and I love you guys as usual.